Jesus poured out his love to those close to him and to the world for eternity. We are reading in the book of John towards the end of Jesus' ministry on earth. He is nearing the time of the crucifixion, and he has an intimate time with his beloved community of disciples. He does what is the most unlikely gesture imaginable as he washes his disciples' feet. He confused his disciples as he lowered himself to servant status to serve them, even serving to the one he knew was going to betray him. John 13:4-5. He arose from supper, he laid aside his outer garments, and taking a towel, tied it around his waist. Then he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel that was wrapped around him. In John 13:12-16, when he had washed their feet and put on his outer garments and resumed his place, he said to them, "Do you understand what I've done to you? You call me teacher and Lord, and you are right, for I am so. If I then, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example, that you also should do just as I have done to you. Truly, truly, I say to you, a servant is not greater than his master, nor is a messenger greater than the one who sent him." Jesus demonstrated humbleness to his disciples, and then he goes on to take the punishment that we deserved at the cross. He gave the most profound directions to his followers in John 15:12-17. "This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends. You are my friends. If you do what I command you, no longer do I call you servants, for the servant does not know what his master is doing, but I have called you friends. For all that I have heard from my Father, I have made known to you. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you, that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should abide, to that whatever you ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. These things I command you, so that you will love one another." Jesus leaves them with words of love and belonging in the light of his upcoming death on the cross. These words speak volumes to how Jesus deeply loved as he prepares them for his parting. John 17:1-5. The impending pain and suffering are soon to come to Jesus. As yet, his heart is on hope. He is to face the most hideous death, and yet his heart is focused on the gift of grace and compassion. When Jesus had spoken these words, he lifted his eyes to heaven and said, "Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son, that the Son may glorify you, since you have given him authority over all flesh to give eternal life to all whom you have given him. And this is eternal life, that they know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. I glorified you on earth, having accomplished the work that you gave me to do. And now, Father, glorify me in your presence with the glory that I have with you before the world existed." This dark hour is seemingly too dark to comprehend, and yet Jesus concludes his ministry with the hope that was predicted since the beginning. The hope that we have in knowing Jesus' death and resurrection reestablishes us to a relationship with God.